So first of all, I come out here, I see a big old turtle. So I go back to the house, grab the AR. I got an AR. And so I was gonna try to just come out here, video it, and shoot the turtle if I see it. I get out here, I take one step onto the dock, I see a water moccasin. So I wanted to come out here and fish and record kind of the beginning. Oh, he's still alive. Hold on 1 second. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so here we go. I came out here to start fishing and start the video and kind of just describe what I was going to be doing, and hopefully kill a giant turtle that's been out here eating all my fish. And I take one step off the golf cart, and there's just a water moccasin sitting, slithering right in the water. So I was like, all right, I might as well kill a water moccasin too. So I think I smoked him, so we'll see in a second. I should have. If not, we will, because I know I hit him for sure. All right, on the run. Smoked him. So I killed the water moccasin, and then after that's all taken care of, I'm still trying to start the video, and then I videoed the whole thing, and then my mic, I had a mic, I don't know where it's at now, but I tried using the mic, and the mic didn't work. So I videoed the whole video without the sound, and then my phone messed up 2 different times. Just realized they're completely boring. I do a Bible study every week. So I've videoed this thing 3 times now, tried to 4 times, and then I did it again and it started pouring rain. And I tried doing it through it, but I didn't want to make anything get messed up in the rain. And so I went up under the shelter with the boat, and then my mic didn't work again. I figured out everything. It started pouring. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, okay, I'm going inside. So I go inside and I video the whole thing for the, I don't know, 5th time maybe. And then I was like, I'm not going to use the mic. I'm not going to use anything fancy. And again, it did not work because the sound sounded horrible. So watch it and we'll be able to hear it. So here I am, the 5th or 6th time, I don't know. And so let me just tell you what I'm doing. Alright, so here we go again. I finally got done with the video where I finally thought that it was the last one, and I didn't like it at all. I mean, it was boring, and I was like, nobody wants to sit here and listen to me yap this long time talking about what I'm going to do. So pretty much I'm just going to be doing a lot more entertaining things, kind of bringing you on things that are not just work. Nobody wants to sit there and watch me work forever. I really want to get the good news out. It's just the way I was doing it was boring, and nobody wanted to watch it. Or I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to watch it. So I figured if I wanted people to watch it, I ought to do it in an entertaining way. So I'm pretty much just going to be doing a bunch of random things, and I promise my life is not boring. I mean, some days I might be in the back of a truck trying to sell it to 3 Romanian guys that are trying to scam me out of $10,000, and eventually do. Or I might be, riding my Lightning McQueen Camaro down the road with tires sitting on the top, they go flying off the car. Crazy things happen almost every time I go on a marketplace run, or anytime I do anything. So I'm just going to be doing entertaining things. I might go bow fishing, I might go hunting, I might go whatever it is. I'm going to try to do a bunch of cool, crazy, maybe some competitions or maybe some challenges. But whatever I do, I'm going to try to center it all around God and make Him the main priority, and just try to, learn me a little something. Just try to help people grow closer to God and realize that He is the most important thing in the world. So I don't know what this is going to cut to, but it's going to cut to just me just doing random stuff. Alright, so I'm going to try to do is change this oil again, and I'm either the smartest person, no. I am the smartest person ever, and this is going to work perfectly. I'm going to try to put all the oil, because I don't want to go back up to the house and get an oil pan. I'm going to try to put all the oil in some Gatorade bottles. I'm not going to spill a drop. Okay. No. Boy, these things fill up fast. Holy cow. Oh yeah. And we didn't spill a drop, baby. All right, I don't know if you've ever been to a place where you don't have a oil filter wrench and you can't do it by hand. You just get a rope or any kind of strap or anything. You can just wrap it around. Let's see, that's right. So if I want to turn it this way, I'm going to be pulling from the bottom. And it should, if I hold it tight. There it goes. Alright, I saw the turtle. He popped. Oh, I still see him. Let's see if we can sneak up and get him. Oh, we went under. Alright, I got him on a good video here. I'm thinking he'll pop up again, but dude, he is huge. Oh, we went under. Now we wait. Okay, so this is why you usually close the hitch on your trailer. I started backing up the tractor down with the boat and it just took off flying into the pond. God is good, and it stopped, perfect spot. So I don't know how it did that, but thank goodness. And I didn't even have my boat hooked up. Oh, and the plug's not in. Hold up. Oh!
Capitals 105.3 WSTC.
Bruh. Oops. Well, we'll get it all figured out. It'll go good. We'll see. All right, so we're on the first mission of the new video series type thing, and I'm going to look at a boat. But we're off to a very amazing start. Forgot my microphone. Well, I completely lost it actually. Forgot my tripod to hold my phone, and I have no clue where my sunglasses are, so I can't video what the heck I'm looking at, or you won't be able to hear me talking through those. So off to a great start. I don't know what I'm going to get videoed, but I know first thing on the list is to get gas, because I am on absolutely empty, and I'm just hoping we can make it to a gas station for you right now. So. Those tires look crazy. Oh yeah. I've never seen anything like that. Do they feel good? Really? That is crazy. No air, I guess. You have a good one. Alright, so one thing I'm probably going to be doing on this channel or whatever is ranking every gas station I go to. I love gas stations. This one looks tough. Dude, it looks so goated. So I'm about to go in there after this thing gets done taking all my money, and I'm gonna go give it a good rating. I need to figure out a ranking system for it, but I'm gonna go rate it for you. Alright, so it was not all that I had hoped. I walk in there and there are probably like 4 crackheads, and I'm like, oh, okay, probably not the best place to have $4,000 cash in my pocket. But, so I figured out how I'm gonna do my rankings. So we're gonna have icy ranking, we're gonna have the community or the people or the workers, just everybody in there, the ranking on that. And then we're gonna have like space. Is it big? Is it nice? Like, how does it look? And then we're gonna have food and snacks or whatever it is. Like, I'm looking for homemade foods pretty much. And then homemade food, and then the Hunt Brothers pizza. If they have Hunt Brothers, it's getting pretty good high ranking. And then we got just the looks of it. If it looks good, if it looks big when I pull up. This one, it looked decent. I mean, like, it was nothing fancy, but it had potential. So I think for looks, I'll give it a 6. It wasn't that amazing, but it was all right. For the food and snacks, I'm gonna give it a 3. It had nothing. I took a quick video of like the hot dogs or whatever. I don't even know. But there were people right behind me watching my video, so it was a little weird. So I'm giving that a 3. It was icy. That's the only reason I go to gas. I love ices, and especially something called Brazil ices. If they had what I was looking for, that'd be a 10. They did have Brazil, but they didn't have the kind, so I'm going to give it a 5, just because, you know, they had Brazil. And then the people, oh, I'm giving them, they were nice crackheads, but they were some crackheads, so I'll give them a 5. I'll give them a 5. And then we got space. Oh, it was so tight and crammed, and like literally there were probably 8 aisles in a place that should have 2 aisles. So I'm going to give that a 2. Oh, it was terrible. And then we got the fishing one, or the hunting or fishing or whatever, outdoors one. That one's getting it was pretty nice, so I'll show you the video. And that one's pretty good. So I'm gonna give that, I'll give it a 7, you know, because that was pretty quality for that type of gas station. So I hadn't added them up yet, so I'll put them on the screen, whatever I add them up to. Oh my. It had to be done. Beautiful place back here. I love that pool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I felt that.
Did you?
I'm a brick.
Well, I hope to be like this one day.
No, you don't. I got so much stuff. There's one.
You are awesome.
There's one set up. Man, I'll give you another one. So you might take your buddy fishing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Running lights in the front up there. The red and green. Or guy had the other. You may have ran it for the other one.
Oh! Alright, boat is secured. I got there and I forgot to tell y'all, but the guy didn't even know I was coming. He had no idea. I mean, I texted him and asked him if I could come look at it, and he never said anything. He sent me his address last night. So I was like, I'm just gonna show up and I hope he sells it to me. So I pulled up, nicest guy ever. Bro is literally the GOAT, okay? He has the world record of bow fishing, bow kills per night. Literally the GOAT. He killed 966 fish in one night in a bow fishing tournament, I guess. Brother. And he gave me the bow that he did it with. I hope I showed it to you. I have no clue. Anyway, bro is the GOAT. But yeah, so I got the boat. Looks great. Now I'm heading to another place to go look at a motor, and hopefully I can get a little deal on it, because I gotta turn it. Oh, hopefully I'll get a deal on it, because I accidentally spent more than what he was asking for on the boat, because he was such a nice guy, and I was like, you know what, I'll give you a little extra. But other than that, let's go look at the other one. So I pulled into Walmart because the guy was not responding, and all I'm saying is they better be glad that we're not ranking Walmarts, because this one is absolutely booty, bro. This is horrible. I was like, surely they'll have a lot of parking spots so I can park a boat. They had one parking spot so I could park my boat. Anyway, I went in there. The customers were actually, I mean not customers, the workers were actually peak. I loved every single one of them. I waved at them, they were all waved back, nice little smile. Super nice. But the guy messaged me, said that he went to a restaurant, he won't be home tonight. After telling me I can come. Anyway, his brother's gonna meet me over there, so I'm headed there now. I have no clue if this is the right house. He said he was gonna be out front, but he's not, so we're about to walk into the back of some random guy's house. How you doing? That's a 14. That thing looks huge.
That's what I'm saying. For by itself, and then got the impeller and did the carbs and all.
I'll do 8.
8.
Yeah, I got you.
That sounds fair.
That's good. How you doing? You too. I appreciate it. Well, guess where we are? You recognize that place? That's because it's the Buns gas station we just came from. And I realized I rated them too high because they charged me double for gas. I paid on the pump, and then they said, oh, it didn't go through. So they charged it to my lemonade that I got without even telling me they charged it to it. And then afterwards they were like, oh yeah. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to not pay for gas. I thought I paid for it. That's on me. I'm so sorry, guys. Whatever. So I come out here, I drive away, realize I did pay for gas. And I also paid for gas again when I bought my lemonade. So I spent $200 at this gas station.
Jason sent me your picture and everything, just in case.
Who is
so.
this?
Our
Oh, okay.
he went back on camera and found you.
That's perfect.
Oh, yes, I think. Yes, sir. Good news. This guy came back for him.
And his name is John C.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much.
So much, dude. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry about it. I appreciate y'all. Dude, they are absolute goats. Love those people. So, I don't know what their rating is, but instead of bumping it down any, we're going up. 5 is a lot. We'll go up 3, just because they're absolute goats. Alright, headed home. Alright, so I see a turtle. I don't know if it's the turtle that I've been going after. And it might be the turtle. Dead already. I'm not quite sure, but I see one over here. It's kind of on the side of the water. So I'm going to video with my glasses and with the gun. And we'll see if it's either the turtle or a turtle, and we'll try to kill it. Let's put my truck in park first. Look at this guy.
Salam alaikum, alaikum salam.
That is insane. I mean, I cannot believe that tail. That's insane. Alright, so that's the one we were after. So, since I am completely centering my whole life, especially this channel, around God and how amazing He is, and the whole goal of these videos are to bring people closer to God, I mean, I can't think of a better way to start it off than to just talk about why the heck you would even have a relationship with this person and what a relationship really even looks like. I know a lot of people think of that relationship with God and they think it's just a box I have to fit myself into, or it's just rules I have to follow. And a lot of people look at it and, I mean, they'll say, you know, that's just something that people want a higher power, or, you know, something like that. There are a lot of things that people look at it for to say that they don't need it. And I'm telling you right now, I need it. Me personally, I absolutely need God. I was asked a question one time in a small group, and it was, how is it fair for people that don't follow God's rule, live however they want, live life in sin, how is it fair that they can live their whole entire lives without God, and then last second have the option to switch up and follow God and make it to heaven? And if your whole reason for following God is to make it to heaven, then yeah, it's not fair. But that's not why we should follow God. And I've heard that a lot growing up, but I'm like, yeah, I can say that, but I mean, you know, what's the point of following God if it's not to make it to heaven? And whenever I answered that question in the small group, my answer was, yeah, I don't think it's fair. But now looking back on it, I see, yeah, it's not fair for them, because they have to live their whole entire lives without God. And a lot of people that aren't Christians may see that and be like, yeah, they don't have to follow rules, yeah. Or, I mean, that's how I used to think of it. Or Christians that, you know, just don't, you know, do Christian the right way. They don't get the full benefits of following God. They still see it as following rules that you have to abide by. Okay. Think about it this way. A kid doesn't know the difference between a hot eye on a stove and, you know, a toy. I mean, one looks more fun than others, but, you know, it's the same thing. So a parent has to tell the kid, don't touch the eye. That's not a big holy cow or a big rule to follow, and if you don't follow it, it's the only reason that the parents tell the kid is they don't want the kid getting hurt. That is the same thing about the Bible. We look at these rules and we think God just has something against these sins, but that's not at all the problem. The problem is that these sins can hurt us. They can hurt our life. It's just, the Bible is just God's loving advice for what not to do. And also, it gives us, you know, examples of how we should live our lives and how we should not. Whenever you think about how you're going to teach your kid how to, you know, grow up, you're going to teach them through experiences and, you know, kind of live their life with them and guide them with each experience. And if something bad happens, you show them how to live through that. God doesn't just, you know, follow us through and, you know, guide every single one of us. He gave us the Bible to do that. The Bible is full of experiences and stories, and that should shape and show us how to live our lives. We look at it as just, oh yeah, I don't need to read the Bible. I know that Jesus is the Son of God and He raised from the dead. That's great. You know who else thinks that? The devil, all the demons, they know that. Just because you know Jesus doesn't mean you are following Jesus and getting the full relationship out of it. And I think we miss over why we should follow Jesus. and that is to help our own lives to feel the peace that you will never feel like anything else. Us as humans have something called a God-shaped void in our heart. That's something that we will never feel. That we are always searching for something to fill that void, whether it's enough money or enough, like a big old house or the perfect job or the perfect relationship. I have been blessed to experience a lot of amazing things, and there is nothing in this life that will satisfy me like loving God. It's the full satisfaction, the full comfort that I will ever need in anything. You'll never feel like you're left out or you're not enjoying the things that other people are doing. You start to shift your mindset and start seeing that those people are living without God. Those people don't have the full peace that God is giving out, and they choose to figure out another way to try to earn that peace or earn that happiness. Loving God and growing closer to Him is the truest form of happiness. No matter what you chase, no matter where you get, no matter how high you climb on whatever ladder you're climbing, nothing matters other than the relationship with God. And you can truly feel that whenever you start to meet these levels. God is the only thing that we can ever climb up to that we will never fall off of. Money will drop us off. People will drop us off. And it is such a long fall from however far we climb. God is the only thing to never let us down. So if we want to, be as consistently happy as we possibly can, which should be our goal in life, then right there it's telling us we need to just follow God. So why do we not? There are so many things that pull us from it, and I'm going to talk about all this stuff in later videos, but the devil is real. He is trying to take away our happiness and distract us from the love of God in any way he can. And I just want to come on here and say that the devil is a liar. The things that he tells us will satisfy us are cap. Absolute straight cap. Never going to happen. They would never satisfy us. The only thing that will truly satisfy us, the only thing that will truly never let us down is God and our faith in Him. And if we put our happiness in Him and know that our life is in heaven, then we can fully enjoy life to its fullest. And I want to kind of show that through these videos that my life is not here. My happiness is not on this earth. My happiness is in my faith in Jesus Christ, that He died and rose again so that I can be born again into a perfect, sinless life. And I just want to share that with others, because I am the luckiest person in the world to know that information. That information absolutely frees me from anything that could ever captivate me. That knowledge completely frees me from any stress, from any worry, from any fear, because my trust is in Him and He will never let me down. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video and that you got something out of it, more importantly, and that it was entertaining enough to watch, and hopefully you'll come back, keep watching them, keep listening to me yap about how amazing God is. And I just really pray more than anything that I'm allowed to share the Word of God and help more people feel this happiness that you will not get anywhere else. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.